One. Hello and welcome to the Dead Air Dudes. I'm Izzy.
I'm Raka. What up, Dead Air Nation?
What up, Dead Air Nation? Welcome, one and all. Greetings and salutations. Today we have a movie review of the just recently released Netflix movie, Project Power. Raka?
Okay. All right, so this is fresh, baby, fresh out of the bat.
Yeah.
We watched it. Of course, it has some star power in it.
Yeah.
Obviously, everybody knows the lead guy here is Jamie Foxx. He needs
Jamie Foxx as Art, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt as Frank, and newcomer, or I think I've seen it in a couple other movies, Dominique Fishback, who plays Robin. Then you have other characters like Biggie, played by Rodrigo Santoro, directed by Henry Joost and Ariel Schulman, written by Mattson Tomlin. Yes. Now, fun fact, real quick, before we get into it. Joost and Schulman, you know what movie they directed before?
Escapes me.
Well, Catfish.
Oh, really? Hey, did we all see that one?
Actually, I did. We all saw it together. Actually, I think.
Oh, yeah, kind of. I don't know if I finished watching it. It's right. I didn't have the stomach for the rest of it.
Right. Anyway, all right. So we're gonna do a quick review here. So basically,
without today, we'll leave the spoilers out. But without spoiling anything, basically, you have an ex-soldier who underwent some government experiments. He has a kid. The kid was,
of course.
There's a pill. There's this new drug in the market, and the setting is in New Orleans. And the pill gives you power for about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And the power is different. So right now, I was caught because you got a supernatural, you got conspiracy theory, you got science fiction, you got adventure, you got action, you got police drama, blah, 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 blah. So they kind of threw everything in the pot and stirred that thing pretty hard.
Yeah.
They got some star power to the in there too. So again, it's on Netflix. There's no movie theaters out, so boom. I'm pretty sure this got #1 ratings all weekend long. You got the makings, you got some bad weather here in the Northeast, so you're indoors, turn on the flick.
When I did check it out watch it this morning, actually it was #1 in that little top 10 they have. So, obviously people did watch it. And yeah. So, I mean, it's a interesting concept where you have, you kind of bring it into the comic book fans, all the people who think it's a superhero movie. And then you have, star power Jamie Foxx, to a much lesser extent Joseph Gordon-Levitt. And you put, like you said, you put it in a pot like gumbo, and voila, here you have this movie. And so basically, not to spoil too much, but Jamie Foxx, a soldier who's called the Major in the movie. I think they has a nickname. His daughter's kidnapped. Then throughout the movie, he goes out and he has to go get her back. While all this is going on in New Orleans with criminals getting, people are selling the power, the pills, the drugs as drugs, for about $500 a pop or whatever, and they're committing all these crazy crimes. Joseph Gordon-Levitt plays a cop in New Orleans who wants to save a city, and Robin is a teen who is also a drug dealer, but also doing it to save her mom, who happens to be sick, who's also friends with Frank the cop. Now, that's the basic premise, and, what I did like about the movie is the fact I thought the camera work and the special effects were pretty good for a Netflix movie. Not sure what the budget was, but it was pretty impressive. Some of the effects of the powers and The acting was, it's what it is. What you expect from a quasi sci-fi action film.
Well, can we pause right there?
Sure. Go ahead.
One of my little issues I had, it kind of stuck with me, and I couldn't get over it for a while. I think Jamie Foxx was excellent in the movie. I thought he played his role really well. Yeah, he nailed it.
He was understated, which I kind of like him better when he plays that understated role as opposed to him being way over the top.
Over the top and loud. He was very, very under control. He had a lot of wisdom to impart, and he was hurt, and he's been done. Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I was not convinced he's from New Orleans.
Well, I mean, where the F was his accent. I mean, at least try to fake one.
He didn't even pronounce the name of the city right, and he nails to death. Not just him, his role, his character was trying to. I mean, on a neon sign stapled to his chest. Oh, I'm for the city. I'm about this city. I'm all for it.
I'm a tough guy.
It didn't even sound like he's from this city.
Yeah.
So I kind of lost that as far as,
They easily could have fixed that by saying, you know what? He moved from New York to New Orleans. And he adopted that city. Well, that's it.
Because he's holding the damn New Orleans flag and wearing the Saints jersey. If
Gleason jersey.
If you're gonna show it, you're gonna write it, you're gonna flaunt it. You gotta live it. You gotta talk it. You gotta play it. So
then again, no one on the cast actually really had an accent in the film anyway.
That's one of my
cops. To the natives and the people, the neighbors and the people. Whatever. But
in that sense, right there, it's taken a little bit of a hit. So that's my character actor critique. I do agree with you that I think it's interesting as far as a plot. As the plot unfolds, I think it's a little contrived and predictable.
Oh, bro, it just it starts off on a high, in particular in the scene where they go to pick up Newt. Newt, did the guy's name is? That was actually a pretty well done scene. And after that, it kind of dwindles towards the middle, at least for me. And it was kind of so. And then it kind of picks up towards the end. But I mean, look, I'm all for an action film, and if you throw in superpowers, I'm all for it. But I wasn't a big fan of this movie. I gotta be honest. I was not.
All right, easy. Break it down, man. Let the people know what burned you the most.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, look, I thought I get why they introduced the character of Robin. But I thought, because he tried to create a parallel between Robin and his daughter and this and that, and she has no father figure and the whole thing, and she cares about him, and this is going on, so she believes his plight and the whole thing. But I'm like, ugh. I mean, after a while, it's like, I thought the movie probably was. I mean, it was like an hour and 40 some odd minute, 47 minutes. I think it could have been even a nice, tight 85, 90 minutes, and it would have been, it would have been better. I mean, it was okay. I mean, bottom line, I gave it a broken thumb, still popcorn, I like special effects. That's it. And Jamie Foxx wasn't annoying. He was not annoying, as usually is. That's all. I cared not to watch the sequel, if they have one. And yeah, that's it.
And you care not to recommend.
You know what? People, all right. He's likable, I guess, for other people. I guess watch it if you've got nothing else to do. There are other things that I mean. Instead of getting a root canal, I mean, you could watch this movie. So
there you go, folks. to the American Dental Society. Izzy, Izzy funnels you home. Okay.
I mean, what did you think of it? I mean, give your rating.
I'm slightly above yours. There's no way in hell I'm going to give this the top-notch rating. It does fall between the popcorn with some butter, some salt, some fixings that's a little bit cold, and the stale popcorn. It's on the lower tier. Sorry to say. I thought Jamie was fine. I thought Joseph was lacking. I thought Dominic was actually pretty good in the role that
she was actually good in that role.
Probably the biggest bright spot in the whole role.
You know, I just have an issue when you have the kid running around and you have guys who can destroy towns with their power. She's running around acting like freaking she's a superhero. It always leaves a bad taste in my mouth every time I see stuff like that.
The writing was severely lacking.
Yes.
The production put all the chips onto Jamie's star power, onto special effects, because the writing was so contrived.
The effects were really good. The powers were nice and unique, and it was. I got
no issue, but as far as that left turn you're looking for, that curveball that drops off the table, you can get it. The whole damn thing was predictable. I mean, you and I probably could have wrote the ending, in a half drunken stupor. It was not.
I almost wish I was drunk and maybe I would enjoy the movie better.
So I would have to give it a slightly erect thumb, but just not fully. And in between the popcorn. So listen, I agree. Maybe not so much on the root canal metaphor there. It's not a polite pass, but if there's something else on, I don't know, like all
right, right now, The Kissing Booth or Project Power. What do you watch?
Yeah, huh?
What do you watch? The Kissing Booth Part 2 or the Project Power?
I'll tell you what. Unfortunately, as I was watching Project Power, in the background, other family members were watching Into the Woods. A musical with a conglomeration.
That's a better movie than the Project Power.
Yes, it was. Actually, I found myself going in and out, going, "Hey, what happened there?" I mean, actually, that was a well done movie, So I'll leave it at that.
All right, well, folks, check it out.
That almost gets there, but just doesn't. Check it out if you want. And again, don't skip that dental appointment.
No, well, don't skip the dental appointment. And that was our quick review. Actually, went longer than I wanted it to, but So, for me, Izzy,
Raka.
Please, if you have any comments, like, subscribe, check out our podcast video, YouTube, Instagram, yada yada. Thank you all for joining us, and as always, save the whales.
Save the whales for Project Power.
No. Take care.
Pull the plug.